So Nagra Panchami this year turned out to be extra special at our home. And on Nagra Panchami day, that black cow somehow entered our house through the door and made its way inside. And we actually have footage of it. And honestly, it was such a surprising and unforgettable moment for all of us. This shiny is like it feels like this house is her own house, so she'll come whenever the gate is open. She'll directly come to the house. Around the same time, I was completely caught up with my Varamahalakshmi festival preparation for almost 3 to 4 days. I didn't do any vlog at all because I was busy with one thing, that is cleaning the entire house. My mom also came over to help me with cleaning, and we literally went through every corner of the house. We moved things around, cleaned underneath the beds, wiped every little corner, removed all the dust, and even changed the bed set. So those 3 to 4 days I was completely busy with the Varamahalakshmi festival cleaning and preparation, which is why I couldn't vlog regularly.
ಸಾಕಾ ಅಮ್ಮೋ ಏನು ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳಪ್ಪ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮು.
ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ದು. Chota madam idella, Chota madam is So the day before the festival, something really beautiful happened at our home. The Gauri came near house, walked inside and started eating, and around the same time, early morning, we had some crows, birds coming home and feeding too. It was Thursday, the day before Varamahalakshmi Habba. That Thursday, I had lot of work to finish because I wanted everything to be ready before the festival day. First clean the entire house, then bought all the things and even the puja things, even silver and gold items from the bank. I bought them home and cleaned everything properly and kept them ready. For Varamahalakshmi, I always prefer setting up the puja in this particular area of our home because it is right next to puja room. The wall is not attached to any bathroom or anything, so it is a perfect wall for doing puja. So before starting the decoration, I clean the entire area properly, and I also use a mixture of gomutra and turmeric for a traditional cleansing of the floor and wooden platform. Mom also was there to help me for making that madalakki. For each one, I put rice into a small cover along with the 2 bangles and in a one coin. And these even the dry fruit packets and kumkum arshna, turmeric and kumkum packet in that return gift bag. That one coconut along with the one coconut will be put in that return gift bag. My mom is actually celebrating the festival at her home next week, so this week she was stayed with us to help with my preparation. And honestly, because both of us were working together, everything got done much faster. She prepared around 30 to 40 bags, putting the dry fruits, rice, sticker packets, turmeric, kumkum, and everything in that bag. Meanwhile, I was busy setting up this decoration. This year, I also used the stand that I have ordered from the Meesho. I fixed the stand first and then added the curtain to it. I had seen few different options, but somehow I really like this particular one. It has these beautiful details both side a cow, so I just felt it would look really nice with my Varamahalakshmi setup. I liked it so much that I using this again this year also. Then we had to make sure everything was properly secured because I didn't want any decoration to move around. Then I started adding the flowers and decorative elements using these pins and fixing everything one by one. Slowly the entire setup started coming together. By the time we finished all of this, it was already evening night. So my mom went back home saying that she would come back next morning for the festival. So that night I stayed, continued with all remaining preparation. From now I will start preparing my own self. The puja preparation, the saree preparation, everything will be mine. Next I started getting the saree ready for Varamahalakshmi setup. First I plaited this portion neatly and used a simple cloth tip to hold the plates in the place. On this side we have the body portion, right? So the body portion should be plaited like this. Then comes the pallu. So for the pallu I made the plates vertically. So just like this, once all the plates were neat and even, I used the cloth pins to secure them so that everything would stay in a place. On the other side also I did the same thing, making the plates vertically, that is for pallu, so securing them properly. This is actually a very easy method, especially when you are preparing for the saree by yourself. Before I started setting up the saree, I cleaned the entire floor with the water mixed with turmeric and gomutra as a part of the traditional cleansing, since I was going to spread the saree and set up everything. So, and before starting, I took a proper washed my hands, feet, and 3 rounds of gargling. Then only I started preparing all these puja rituals. So after that, I started preparing the banana steam decoration and all the other puja arrangements. For the banana steams, I use these stands. You usually find these on the puja stores or any puja center. This is a table where the Lakshmi will be reside. So I have cleaned that table also. Next, I prepared the coconut that I would be using for the Kalasha. So I take 2 coconuts, one for Narayana and one for Lakshmi. I apply turmeric neatly on the both coconuts and then put a kumkum tilak on them. If you have a silver covering or a silver face, you can use that as well. Otherwise, you can simply decorate the coconut with turmeric and kumkum. Next, I prepared this kankana, that is I prepared with a 5 thread. This is a 5 thread. It will easily available in puja store. I use them for preparing sacred thread and trying for the tying the kankana in for hands. For the main vrat, I first prepare the 9 knot thread, the one we traditionally call the 9 knot kankana. I make 9 knots one by one, and after completing all the 9 knots, I place the betel leaf, some turmeric and flower along with it. Knotting the things, I manifested the things which were 9 things of manifestation of affirmation, and this is actually a Vrata Kankana. Usually we tie this after while doing the puja or after doing that puja. Also prepared some extra kankanas, around 5 of them for the family members, my mother, other who joining for us for the puja. Turmeric thread is for Tali, that Mangal Sutra for Devi. So you can see the differences. This one is 9 knot thread and another one is a simple, not a that simple kankana. Not there is no 9 knots are there. This one is 9 knot thread. By night, one our decorator had also brought the flowers. Since some flowers are difficult to find in Sagar, I had them bought from the Bangalore. So I just love that flowers, and then I started arranging all the other things that I would need for the next morning. These are the brass vessels I use for the puja. One for the keeping the rice, one for the water, Ganga. I tied this thing for the water kalasha for making the draping of the sari easy, and this silver bowl is for Narayana kalasha. Since I wanted next morning to be easier and less hectic, I prepared almost everything the night before. I filled all the lamps with the oil and kept the wicks ready. I also kept a few ghee lamps ready. And for the main festival puja, I especially use coconut oil. Because it's a natural fragrance of the. It becomes more auspicious. Once everything was done, I cleaned the entire area one more time with turmeric and gomutra water. I also covered the wooden platform with red color sari. And finally, I kept all the puja essentials ready, the lamps, kalasha items, coconut, betel leaves, fruits, flowers, everything else that I would need. So by the end of the night, almost everything was completely ready. The flowers, fruits, coconuts, everything on that table. I also kept the brass vessels and everything also ready. You can see that it is not filled any water or rice. It just I kept it on the table itself. Even this Kalasha coconut is also ready. Even the puja thali is also ready. You can see there. So that next day morning while I do doing puja, there is no hustle or no struggle of searching any items. So everything was set up in the previous night only. This is a return gift bag. By the time it was almost 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. You can see there. So before sleeping, I thought I was not sleeping. It's just 1 hour. I was just laying down in the bed. Before laying down, I was just applying that Amrutanjan move just to make rest for my leg, because from the morning to night I was not even sit for a few seconds. So it is better to not to be hectic tomorrow, I just applied a thing, and just 1 hour, just for 1 hour, I just lay down on the bed, not a complete sleep, just lay down on the bed. So now you can see it's 2:30, just 1 hour, 1 p.m. Next 2:30 I just wake up. So just I got a sleep for 1 hour that night. This is a preparation of Varamahalakshmi Pooja. So then I started cleaning a full home, not only hall and puja room, complete home, house, kitchen, two bedrooms, even in the veranda, everything I cleaned, and I even the sweep both all the entire house in with gomutra and arshana water. Then I quickly get ready and freshen up with the hair wash bath, because it's a Friday and doing the puja. I did hair wash. Before doing the Varamahalakshmi Vratam, I first do the puja room puja. Before that, I even done the doorstep puja also. This is the puja thali kalasam, and this turmeric and everything. This is puja thali for tulsi puja and Ganga puja. So this there is a naivedyam also kept, and this is betel leaves with 2 banana is also kept for naivedyam. First, I begin with Ganga Puja. Traditionally, we consider water to be sacred, and Ganga Devi represent the purity. So we need to water for cleaning and for the puja kalasha preparation. So before using that water for the festival, I like to offer prayer to Ganga Devi. Luckily, we have a well right outside our home, so I perform the Ganga Puja at our well. If you don't have any well at your home, you can also perform this puja on a water source that you have a tap of your home. First, I apply turmeric, kumkum to the well and offer the prayer, and then place the udi to the well. Inside the udi, I kept the two betel leaves along with one coconut nut and two fruits. Then I take the water from the well very respectfully. While taking the water, I chant Om Gangaya Namaha, and then after for that vessel also, I do the puja, same puja, applying kumkum, archana, everything. After completing the Ganga Puja, doing the Aarti, then I move to the Tulsi Puja. Before beginning any Vrata or important puja, I personally like to worship Tulsi Devi in the morning. Even in the Varamahalakshmi Vrata book, Tulsi Puja is mentioned as an important part of the morning ritual. So I apply turmeric, kumkum to the Tulsi Mata and offer the flowers and place the udi as well offering. Then I perform the Aarti and pray the Tulsi Devi before beginning the rest of the Varamahalakshmi festival ritual. So after completing the Ganga Puja, I brought the sacred water to the home. Before entering the house, I applied the turmeric and kumkum to that doorstep also. Enter the house through the right foot, just like the way we enter the house with auspicious and positively. Once I came home, I started getting everything ready for main puja. Before beginning the puja, I prepared panchamrita. Panchamrita is made of 5 ingredients like fresh milk, curd, ghee, honey and sugar. That's it. Just these 5 ingredients make panchamrita, and traditionally this combination is considered as very auspicious. So that you don't have to prepare much about paisam on the morning itself. You can prepare simple panchamrita and offer to the both, one for the mane, that is house deities, and another for Varamahalakshmi Devi. The previous day, on the Thursday only, I have already cleaned the and worship all the deity idols and photographs of the in the puja room. So on the Friday morning, I didn't have to spend lot of time cleaning everything again. I just simply offer the flower and apply turmeric and kumkum, perform the aarti and complete the family, that is puja room deity, within 10 minutes. I personally feel this makes the festival morning much easier. Then on the festival morning, I can peacefully focus on the Varamahalakshmi Devi. So I offered all the deities, prayed the blessings, and then I come to started doing the Varamahalakshmi Vratam Puja. First, I made the small rangoli using this rice flour. I also have this copper plate at home, which is a Kubera yantra. So I placed it underneath of the Kalasha setup. Then I took a silver plate and placed the banana leaf on it. On the top of the banana leaf, I added rice 5 times in a neat manner. The kalasha is then placed on the top of that rice. So this is how I prepared the base for the kalasha stapana. While doing, we can chant Om Shrim Namaha, and by the time I started the puja, it is already 4 a.m. Then the lower vessel, that is the big vessel of that copper one, is filled with rice, while the that is upper part of the small vessel is filled with the water, Ganga water. Then come all the traditional items that I keep place inside the kalasha. that I have already mentioned in the previous vlog. I use things like kaude, Lakshmi seeds, gulaganji, a silver coin, a small piece of gold, turmeric, kumkum, red flower, gomuti chakra, and 10 rupees or 5 rupees coin, like that. I placed all these carefully along with in the rice vessels, also in the water vessels also. I also have a small Sri Yantra coin, so I even placed put that Sri Yantra coin to the vessel also. Even a silver coin, a tiny piece of gold which can be added as a part of Kalasha preparation. Then I prepare the Lakshmi Kalasha, that is main Kalasha, with the betel leaves. So this is a betel leaves. Lakshmi Devi is traditionally associated with the betel leaves. So I place the coconut on this betel leaf. Then I put the Mangala Sutra, that is I have tied with the turmeric. Next comes the saree. I have already prepared the pleats yesterday previous night. So now I simply remove all the cloth pins and I carefully wrap the body portion of the saree around the kalasha and the both side of the and started draping the saree on that stick. After completing the Lakshmi setup, I prepared the Narayana Kalasha as well. It is I use mango leaves for this in a silver bowl. After this point, I actually stopped filming because I wanted to perform the puja peacefully with complete concentration without thinking about recording everything. So I prepared the turmeric. I just put the turmeric, kumkum, panchamrita, naivedya, and flower, everything. While chanting Om Shreem Namaha while performing the puja. Once I lift the lamps, I switch off the camera and done all these puja. See, my Varamahalakshmi Pooja Vrata is done. I mean Puja idol Vrata is done. By the time I finished, it was already 7 a.m. Now sun has risen, so I went outside for doing Surya Namaskar. And we are so lucky to have Parijata flower blooming in our home. So actually Parijata flowers are considered as very special offering to especially Lakshmi. So after Surya Namaskara and Tulsi Puja, I just went to collect some Parijata flower for the puja. So I went around the garden and started picking the fresh Parijata flowers. So even Parijata flower is mentioned in the Samudra Manthanam. So it is one of the flower that comes in the Samudra Manthanam. So look at the flowers. So I collected that Parijata flower and along with some jasmine flower already is there. So with kumkum, now I am doing kunkuma archana to the Mahalakshmi idol. Before that I do the kunkuma archana to the Ganesha like saying Om Ganpatiye Namaha for 11 times and Narayana for Om Namo Narayana. Then I started Ashtottara, 108 time Ashtottara for the Mahalakshmi idol. By the time my daughter has woke up and she got ready for the school, and she had a school in the today on Friday, so I thought she will go to school because while she went she will come around 4:30 evening she will be there in the evening puja, and before that I have already completed my every puja, so that my daughter will perform the puja and she will go to the school. Now I have switched my puja mode to mom mode and started preparing breakfast and snacks box and all. And then I made her breakfast ready, and then finally first we have breaking the first coconut for the goddesses Varamahalakshmi Pooja. Yes, I do broke the coconut 3 times. One is morning puja, next one is naivedya after naivedya on afternoon, next one is third day, Saturday morning while before the visarjana. So 3 coconut will be broken for the goddesses Varamahalakshmi. And luckily everything happened exactly according to my plan. It was around 8 a.m. and her school was at 8:45, so still we have some time. So we are doing the aarti, we both and with along with the daughter we are doing aarti, performing aarti of a idol while chanting the Mahalakshmi Ashtakam and putting the song on the TV Mahalakshmi Ashtakam. Just like that, it was time for Eesha to go as she had a grey uniform today. I just forgot that today is a Friday because too much involving in the puja that I forgot today's grey one. I put first blue color uniform, then I changed to grey color one. By the time it was 9:30 and my mom came to help for the Naivedya. So yes, I get some relief while she is doing the Naivedya. I can do other puja rituals. Almost all the puja things, even performing the aarti was done, except tying that knot, manifestation knot. So my husband is tying that knot to me, Actually should be tied in the morning itself, but due to some delayed, now I'm tying that knot and taking blessing from the husband. This is how both energy will match together for the performance of the puja. Just look at my our Varamahalakshmi. I honestly felt like doing drushti for her because she looked so beautiful and divine sitting there in our home. I have completed complete Varamahalakshmi Pooja processor around 9:30 a.m. Now it's time to read the Vrat Katha. So this is the Varamahalakshmi Vrata book, and there is a Varamahalakshmi Ashtottara is also is there, 108 times Ashtottara names also is there, and in the behind at the end of the last two pages there is a Varamahalakshmi Vrata Katha, that is Charumati Katha is also is there. And simply take a flower and kumkum and offer them to the goddesses, that silver goddesses idol, 108 times of the Ashtottara names. So after all the completing everything, now we have to read the Charumati story, that is Varamahalakshmi Vrata Katha. This story is given towards at the end of the Varamahalakshmi Vrata book, and I always make sure to read it as a part of the Vrata. After finishing the story, I had also prepared 5 extra Vrata threads for the family member. This is for I am tying it for my mom. Traditionally, these extra kankanas can be tied for family members, sister, mother, mother-in-law, aunts, any elder or close family members. And after the puja, my mother giving me my udi. That is traditionally the woman who is performing the Varamahalakshmi Vrata is given the first udi. So before she gives the udi, she applies turmeric, kumkum, and performs the arti. And and remember that a return gift we have prepared earlier. So that purse that I have kept ready for everyone. First, I received it first for myself only, because on this day we consider ourselves to be a worshipping the representing the Mahalakshmi Devi. So for it is feel nice to first expect the offerings ourselves, then giving to anyone else. After that, I given the same udi to and return gift to the mom, my mom, and other people whoever comes guest house. The same procedure I will follow. Just I will showing the first model how I put the kumkum, arshna kumkum, and giving the return gift things, and then performing the arti. This is the same thing I have to perform to all the people who have come to that home that for the Ashna Kumkuma day. I need all the guests. They are elder, I take their blessing by touching their feet. Otherwise, I simply greet them with a respectfully. This is the way we follow the tradition of giving the Arshna Kunkuma or Udi to the people. And this is how our complete Varamahalakshmi Puja setup looked after everything was finished. Just look at our Mahalakshmi. On the side, we have a Ganapati and Mahalakshmi in a silver plate, and this is Narayana Kalasha. I have decorated that everything with the flower and Arshna Kunkuma. This is our Mahalakshmi. I have a very small silver face for a goddess Lakshmi at home. I don't know why, but maybe because I also have a small face, I somehow feel that this little silver face looks so cute and perfect for our setup. And of course, every home may have a different Lakshmi face. Some may have a bigger one, some are smaller one. But it depends upon how who has chosen that one. And I have kept everything ready for the guest, that return gift bag other side, and these are the flowers, akshata, ashna, kunkuma, and this is the jasmine flower for the guest. I didn't want anyone to leave empty handed, so I have prepared a sweet box, sweet things get ready. And throughout the entire puja, I use the coconut oil because that aroma is very auspicious than other oils. So for especially if you are doing Lakshmi puja, you can put coconut oil puja, perform the puja. The fragrance and the glow of the lamps made the whole space feel so peaceful and divine. So this is our Varamahalakshmi Vrata and complete Lakshmi setup. A process puja is done in our home, and this is the return gift bag for the guest. Next, it was time to prepare naivedya for the lunch. For the festival lunch, we kept everything very simple and completely sattvic, and we don't use onion or garlic for the festival food. My mom was preparing the saru and without onion and garlic, while I was getting all the vegetable chopped and preparing for that side dishes. I made chitrana and my mom was preparing saru and payasam, that is high grima payasam. You know that sweet dish made with chana dal and jaggery, that is uh, good, that is favorite for Lakshmi ji. This time my friend has came to home for giving the that sari that I used to wear for evening. So she is a makeover artist, so she has plated that sari well. While we are busy in cooking, some of the friends were come for Arshna Kunkuma in the morning itself. Some will be busy in evening, so they come in the morning or afternoon itself. So actually, honestly, it makes so happy that when people take time to visit us when they are so busy. And so by then I was still not completely ready because I was busy in finishing naivedya. Finally, all the food was ready, and first I kept the naivedya for our family puja room on a banana leaf. Then I prepared naivedya for Varamahalakshmi Devi. So it was very simple, traditional, simple meal, that is Hayagriva Chitrana, plain rice, a vegetable palya, kosambri, and bhaji, that is chili ponda, that is there. I don't believe that we need to make enormous numbers of dishes just because it is festival. We usually eat a sattvic, which we prefer eating, that only I have given the goddesses also. Then I prepared one more banana leaf with food as an offering for ancestors. Traditionally, this is kept facing the south direction, and if you have a terrace or open space, you can place it there. And puja room, one is Varamahalakshmi, and this one is, it takes three naivedya. So one should not prepare three naivedya. So I have also prepared another naivedya for tulsi plant. So after offering to naivedya to everything, tulsi and everything, it finally times to family to eat together, and my family members are my mom and my husband. That's it. So I just giving food to my husband first, and then my mom. All together they both first eat together. After that only, after they eat only, I can I can start eating the naivedya, which we have given to the Devi Varmalakshmi Devi. That naivedya plate only I took to eat for myself. This is how I just pause the Varmalakshmi Vrata. From the beginning night to till now, I was not eaten any water or any food. Now, after feeding to my mom and my everyone, then I started eating for myself. So this is how I broke my fast. So and then something completely unexpected happened, that I had actually just kept my plate ready and about to start recording the lunch, and I suddenly saw a shiny black cow appeared on my courtyard. Someone had left the gate slightly open, and yeah, some guest has came that on that time only for Arshna Kunkuma. Along with that time, the black cow that is shiny has came to home. Like it is like felt like, give me my food first, then you can have yours. Yeah, it is demanding like that. She came and stood near the window waiting. I'd actually closed the door, and because I knew that if she comes inside, it would become difficult to get her back out. And this actually, it is not like Gauri. Gauri is quite calm, but this one is very naughty cow. She stood outside for half an hour and waited for someone to open the gate, and she simply wasn't ready to leave. So before I ate my lunch, I decided to give her something first, and I did puja for that. Applied Arshna Kumkum, and I offered a naivedya to the cow, that black cow. At that moment, I honestly felt something very special. I had been thinking that I would finish my puja and eat my prasada and then have lunch, but before I sit, this shiny came and have eaten first. It feel like goddesses Mahalakshmi herself had came in another form to our home and expected the food first. So that feeling made the moment even more special for me. So after that, finally I had my lunch. By then, my father had come to my home, and so my mom also served him also for the lunch and meal too. And that was our beautiful and chaotic, memorable Varmalakshmi afternoon. But the day wasn't over yet. I had also had invited. I have been invited by some few people, so I have to go to that for Ashna and Kumkum. So while my mom was there in the afternoon, I thought in the afternoon only I will go to my friend's house and take Ashna Kunkuma. Got quickly ready around 2 to 2:30 am, and this is a look of the day. Just a golden jumka and this pearl thing, and this saree was bought last vlog, that is Bangalore vlog Shriya saris, and stitched in RY boutique. The time I came back, it was already 4 p.m. My mom also left around the same time because she wanted to visit few homes and receive that same Arshna Kunkuma as well. Then my daughter came back from the house school, and as soon as she came back, I got her changed and gave her lunch. I always prefer feeding her first before the guests start arriving. There was still some time before guests arrived, so I thought why not to use little gap for family photo session. Of course, my first favorite is Tulsi. You already know that how special Tulsi is to me. All actually after I started making my Tulsi related vlogs, so you this journey has become more growth, and that's why I give thankful to the Tulsi, and genuinely feel that Tulsi brought me such a love and growth to my channel. Eesha is wearing a little sari style outfit from FirstCry India. I'll give that link in the description. So yes, our Varamahalakshmi Devi was completely ready to welcome everyone home for the Haldi and Kumkum. I wanted decoration to be simple and cute, little creative. So I personally love green, so this time there was a lot of greenery in the setup. Last time I had worn a darken green saree for the Lakshmi, and this time little trendy shade parrot green saree. This Mysore silk saree bought from the my Shimoga, that cost 12,000 rupees. And even I kept the minimal beautiful floral arrangement. The floral, that is the jasmine flower, cost around 4,000 rupees. Before the guests started arriving, I also wanted something to special for Eesha, and in our traditional, we also treat like our daughter as a Lakshmi. So I'll applying the turmeric to her feet and applying turmeric kumkum and giving the udi, that is return gift back to herself, and tying that kankana to her. So as she is our family member, this one little ritual I never want to miss. And soon the guests started arriving, and one of the first come is my designer who stitches my blouses, and this is Isha's ma'am, Isha's Eurokid teacher. It was so lovely to have her home. Slowly, one by one, everyone started coming. My close friends, my close people who really close to my heart. Everyone that I had invited had came to my home for Haldi and Kumkum. The best part is many of them also follow my vlogs, and some friendships are extra special because the daughter is also close, our daughters are also close friends, and we the moms are also close friends. So seeing everyone I love gathered together at home was such a happy feeling. Honestly, when you have been preparing for a festival for 2 days, cleaning house, doing the puja, everything, then at the end of the day, there's excitement. The little pressure comes after when the people arrives home, and when we give the Haldi-Kumkum to them, there is this amazing feeling called satisfaction. Yeah, this puja has done perfectly. Like that satisfaction comes when people arrives one by one. And we believe that when women come home for Varamahalakshmi Devi herself came home in the form. So I made sure to every guest to receive the same udi, the return gift bag and aarti, just like that I have done to my mother. So earlier I followed the same process for everyone. So applying turmeric, kumkum, udi bag, akshata, and followed by arati. So almost I have covered everyone. Some of them have missed because on the time the recording phone was missing because it was recorded by my husband new phone. Yes, recently we bought iPhone 7 Pro Max for my husband. So yeah, by the time it was 9:30, the people are still coming, and she's my sister-in-law. So I tied that kankna to for her also. Then my surprise came. So just as that auntie was getting ready to leave, something completely unexpected happened. Suddenly Gauri walked into her home. Oh my god, I was genuinely shocked and surprised. Usually Gauri comes in the morning. In fact, every morning I look around her. So so normally stands near the circle in front of our house, almost if she's waiting there and looking towards our home. But this today, entire today, the Friday, I keep checking and thinking that has she came, but she didn't come from the morning. Even while I was getting ready outside, taking pictures and going about my work, I kept looking out for her, Gauri. And by then it was already 9:30 p.m. at night. Just when Auntie was about to leave and gate was being open, Gauri suddenly came. I can't even explain the surprise I felt. Actually, I was completely exhausted by then. I had barely slept for almost 24 hours, and by 9 p.m., I could literally feel energy was dropping. But I was tired. My mind was little foggy, and I was just wanted to sit down. But the moment I saw Gauri, it was like someone switched my energy back on. I went and hugged her, cuddled her, and suddenly I felt so much better. It honestly feel like, Amma, did you come? Yeah, did Goddesses Mahalakshmi herself come home? That was genuinely the feeling in my heart because Gauri is such a peaceful cow. She doesn't create any trouble or make any mess. She doesn't run around, eat everything she sees. She simply says everything we ask her to stay and eat whatever we lovingly give her. It almost felt like Mahalakshmi Devi had waited until everyone had come and home, received their haldi and kumkum and left, and then she come our home herself. I know it may sound emotional, but that's honestly how I felt that moment. I was thinking, Amma, Mahalakshmi, did you really come to my home? Because there was something so peaceful and comforting about that moment. I gave her rice, chitrana, jaggery, sweet, everything that naivedyam thing to the Gauri. Even I applied turmeric, kumkum, and performed arti just like I have done to other women. You may have already seen a small clip of that in my reel. After that, I spent some time with her. I think we were sitting together and talking for almost half an hour. I told her, thank you for coming home today. It really feels like you came as a Mahalakshmi herself and expected the food from our home. For me, this connection with Gauri feels very special. And the funny part was, she wasn't ready to leave. Look at her. We were trying to send her back outside by keep giving a banana, but she will be like, no, I'm staying here. We were showing her bananas, saying, come eat this, come on, we will give you bananas outside. But she was just standing there. That's how much she loves coming to our home. Finally, after a lot of convincing, we kept a bunch of bananas in a vessel and started tempting her with them. Come, Gauri, come, we will give you bananas. And somehow, after a quite bit of effort, we finally managed to get her to move outside. And ಹುಡ್ಸಿದ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Thank you. Even around 10 p.m. also guests have came to our home, so I was so happy that they are in the busy schedule they choose our home to come visit in the night also. Finally, I changed out of my saree and freshened up and sat down. There was a thing but beautiful feeling of peace and satisfaction. And that night I didn't do the visarjana, goddesses visarjana. I planned to do in the next morning, but honestly I couldn't wake up as early as I had planned. I had thought I would wake up around 5 a.m. and take bath and start the morning ritual, but that didn't happen. Maybe because I had been awake and all working almost continuously for 24 hours. My body was completely exhausted, so you can probably see it in my face too. I was too tired. Then I started doing the naivedyam, that is sajjige paisam, and put the rice boil for curd rice. So now we are broke the third coconut offering. That I had broken one coconut during the morning puja yesterday, and afternoon after naivedya second one, and third one this one today morning. So three coconut will be offered to the goddesses. Again, I played the Mahalakshmi Ashtottara on the TV and performed the Aarti along with it, and even gave the Naivedyam, that is Sajjige, Rave Sajjige, goddess's favorite, and curd rice as a Naivedyam in the morning. After that, I perform Red Aarti before doing the Visarjana. Because it is Red Aarti is like it is for Drushti, Nazar Utarna. They both they say no. That is why we used to say that red color Aarti. So red Aarti is considered as a removing the negativity or unwanted Drushti or evil eyes. So I place the red Aarti near the goddesses and pray, Amma, let all the negative energy Drushti go away, and I put that deepam, that is a lamp, on the both side of the door. After completing the Visarjana and all the final rituals, there is something else I want to talk about. The sari that we used for goddesses, even the flowers that we should have put on the Lakshmi, should not be thrown away or should not given directly to the tailor for blouse stitching, because throughout the festival we were worshipped these goddesses and she dressed in that sari. It has We have chanted mantras, stotras, we prayed with devotion and emotions. So in our beliefs that a sari carries energy and blessings of the goddesses, so you should wear it and sit peacefully for a while, feel the blessings of the energy of goddesses Lakshmi. If you have any girl child in your home, that if you can put that sari to the girl child, I personally believe that this is a beautiful kind of energy exchange. And of course, I did the same for my daughter Eesha. So, yeah, look at her. When I see my daughter wearing it, I look at her and think my Lakshmi has come, is there in my home only. I always believe that the way we think about our children, they speak about them, they shape themselves in the future. So I always tell my Isha is a Lakshmi of our home, so that she will be Lakshmi in the future also. So this is our complete Varamahalakshmi festival vlog from preparation to the Visarjana. So please do let me know in your comments how you liked our Varamahalakshmi celebration this year, and thank you so much for all the love and patience. I know this vlog took me little longer to put together, but I took rest for 2 days and uploading it. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.